Hey, it's your boy J Hardcore Boxing News back at you with what's happening in the world of boxing. Make sure I got everything. Let me hit live. Okay. There you go. Hey, it's your boy J Hardcore Boxing News back at you with what's happening in the world. Hold on, let me look like I need to edit something, y'all. All right, bam. All right, save changes. Let's get this going. Hopefully I got this right. Do I got this right, y'all? What's up? Right there? We good? Oh, Lord have mercy. It's going to take a second. I tilted down so you're behind a little bit. All right. There it is. What's happening in the world of boxing? It's your boy J Hardcore Boxing News. Back at you with what's happening in the world of boxing today. Good afternoon. If you hear the sound of my voice right now, that's letting me know that God is giving you another opportunity to be great, another opportunity to get it right, another opportunity to say, you know what, we can do this, another opportunity to forgive someone, another opportunity to be forgiven. Say hello to my co-host, Yingling. You dig? He's doing the show with me today. Hey, man, it's so good to be back in the building, man. We're having a good time. We're over here at the home, the Airbnb. We still here. We've been having an amazing time. There was a hell of a fight last night, man. Let me turn this fan on. I'm burning it up. I gotta figure that out. I think if I hit this button right here, there we go. I had to get get the fan moving. Yes, indeed. Some people actually believed yesterday when I said that we were getting charged 37 cents per minute for the AC. I was joking, y'all. Come on now, y'all really thought we was gonna rent a house with no AC? Come on, y'all cannot be that damn gullible, man. Being in boxing news. Hell yeah, we got AC. Yeah, but I was just, what we got up in here right now? We got Lonnie Lee, hashtag JBT in the building. First one in the building is Mike Rim. That's him. Salute to Mike Rim. Salute to my guy Tim Layton. I got to meet him yesterday, yo. My little broski, man. It was a pleasure seeing him and his wife, man, for sure. Corey Fanks, what it do? Real prison talk with Tampa Tommy, what it do? Big Dre in the building. Yo, word on the street, they said Big Dre was out back sleeping, y'all. I don't know, man. We woke up this morning, he was out back. I need some Slam, what you got going on, man? You, I can hear it. Thank you, sir. Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz, and more. What it do, my guy? Good to see you. I ain't gonna tell y'all who was doing with the backup verbiage, y'all. I ain't gonna tell y'all who it was. What's going on, man? Love to see everybody in the building, man. We back at it. We started all over again. I'm hearing verbiage all the way in there. People got their phones up loud and everything. What it is, what it shall be. Let me close my studio door right now. Let me shut my studio door. I got a studio today, y'all. Yes, indeed, man. We're gonna have some of the brothers gonna come in, man, and sit in with me, Jack. You know, man, everybody getting things together right now, man, so we can have another intentional day. Shout out to all my brothers, man. Shout out to All Access International Senior Cobb. Shout out to Aunt McQueen. Shout out to Tim Layton. Shout out to Big Dre. Shout out to Mama and Daddy Duke. Shout out to my bratty little brother Remo. Shout out to Al Booger and his wife, man. Shout out, Big Dre. Yes, indeed, man. So many people pulled up yesterday that made it just so intentional. And let me tell you something. We're gonna run it back. We're gonna run it back today. You dig? Ain't nothing changing. We're gonna keep it going on. We're gonna keep it going on. For sure, for sure. Bruce Gas, I wish you was down here with us right now. Doc and Lovely, what's up, good sis? Hey, y'all. Shout out to Boots. Shout out to Jalil. Shout out to Scott Nicholson. Shout out to Khalid Cole. Man, let me tell you, everybody did that thing last night. Hey, shout out to Matchroom, man. They looked out for your boy Jay Hardcore. They put me on the 50-yard line last night, y'all. Ringside, dead center. Salute to Matchroom, man, for making sure that your boy Jay Hardcore was taken care of nicely. Made sure I had good food and everything. I appreciate him, man, without a doubt. Yeah, just an amazing time, man. Shout out to Philadelphia. Shout out to the neighbors of the Airbnb, man, for putting up with us last night, man, because we were a little intentional. We were a little intentional. There go be an inbox of news. He was believing that we rented a house without AC. Hey, BNN, you should know me better than that, man. You know damn well I wasn't gonna rent no house without AC. It was a joke, y'all. Come on now. Yo, it was so cold last night. People's toes were freezing. Hey, something looked like somebody about to pull up on me. There go the dudes. There go the dudes. They pull it up in the crib. There it is. What's up, mama? Doing that and just pulled up. Yes, baby. What up? They can't see you. They got to see you from here. Come on, say hi to them real quick. Yeah.
What up with the fan?
Yeah. You know, we're going to make it do what it do. Salute, y'all. But yeah, man, we enjoying ourselves. We're going to have the drawing today, man. We're going to have the drawing today. For sure. I serve 88. What up, my guys? Say salute to the hangout. Salute. Hey, salute to my mighty warriors, man. Yeah, I know who you are. Yeah, my peekaboo crew. Salute to everybody, man. Glad to be in the building, man. Just having a fine and fabulous time. Y'all see my co-host right now. This is my co-host. He rocking out with me. We're going to have a drawing today, man. We're going to do a drawing today. You dig? And, hey, somebody going to win that 55-inch television. It is what it is. It's down to the countdown. If you have not got into the drawing, and you still got a little bit of time right now, if you have not got yourself in the drawing, send your drawing $10 to Hardcore Box of News. That way I get it right now so I can add you into the drawing. So send it to Hardcore Boxing News right now as we speak. And I can make sure that you're part of the drawing today. Al Booger. What up, Booger, man? He said, obviously not a photographer, but took a couple of pics. Hey, Al Booger, man, I appreciate you coming through. You and your lovely wife, man, we enjoyed it. Hey, I tried one of those beers, man, those berry monkey or something. Excellent beer, man. I'm definitely going to have to add that to my my beer list. You dig? I think it might have been an IPA. It might have been an IPA. I'm not sure, but it was. I tried it. Excellent beer, man. Excellent taste, man. Appreciate that. You all stepped my level up in my beer game. I appreciate that. Salute to your lovely wife for just loaning you out to us, man. We appreciate it. She was a trooper. You did. We know she's not a boxing person, but she loves you. So since she loves you, she said, I'm going to do what she said, my man. Shout out to Mrs. Booger. Shout out to Mrs. Booger. If y'all ain't had a chance to see what the boogers look like, all you gotta do is go to the community page because I got Mr. and Mrs. Booger on the page. For sure. Without a doubt, man. Appreciate the pictures that you sent me also, Booger, man. Yes, a D1. What up, D1? Angry white man. Let me tell y'all something, y'all. D1, the same way he is in the chats, is the same way he is live. I'm just gonna let you know. D1 got his honorary black card last night. The boy is definitely black. I ain't going back and forth with none of y'all. Hey, let me tell you something. They pulled up last night at the Wells Fargo. Yo, they say black folks don't do no unity, or let me tell you something. Wall to wall, wall to wall. I'm gonna keep it ghetto, nigga. Man, let me tell you something. We was in the house last night. You heard me? We was in the house. Everybody pulled up last night. Let me tell you something. Everybody was dressed to impress. It was a cheekish affair as well, man. I'm gonna tell you, it was cheeks everywhere. It was cheeks everywhere. Here cheek, there cheek, everywhere cheek. Let me tell you something. If old McDonald was there, he would have definitely enjoyed the cheekish farm. If cheeks were on. Full of fat. But yes, indeed, man. I had a great time, man. And just being with my family, man. Yo. Let me tell you something. You know when people are real? Because the people that I met online was the same people I met live. No different, man. You did. It was just no chatting. It was just universal speakage. You did. Yeah. These people are real ones, man. Real ones. Let me tell you something. Where do a bunch of people that have never met each other show up at a house in the hood? House is nice, but it's in the hood. But yeah, it ain't the hood where people outside hanging out and all that stuff, you know, and little day out there selling weed to me. It was none of that. Now. It wasn't none of that at all. You did. Speaking of hoodish, man, yeah. I'm about to bring a hood dude in here.
I'm coming to crash the show. You know what I mean? We in Philly. It's brotherly love. I'm coming to crash the show. You know what I mean?
Small t-shirt shorties in the building, man. All access. International Rise Podcast. Come on up in here, boy. You know what I'm saying? What the hell you got on the lime green socks on and shit? I want to be cute. He got his little cute little shorts on. Hello? What's up, man? Pull up in the ring. Yeah, there it is, man. Get yourself right. There you go, man. Hey, the crew is in the building, man, for sure, man. We had a fine and fabulous time, man. And we ate like, oh, Lord have mercy. And it ain't over.
Ooh, got good feet on.
Yeah, little feet, little feederage. But yeah, little feederage. But yeah, man, we just had a fine and fabulous time, man. You know, the neighbors are nice, man. Miss, what was that on Friday? Miss Parker next door, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all know. Look at Ringo. Look, Miss Parker next door. I'm trying to tell you, boy. Yes, indeed. She watered everything outside. She was watering the walls and everything. Like, hello, Miss Parker. Yo, look. She had her best Sunday dress on. Ooh, Lord, I ain't really mad at her, man. You know, one thing about God put out flowers out there for a reason, man. He put flowers out for a reason. To look at, man. You did just because, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Hey, Senior, how did you enjoy yourself, brother?
Food was good. Shout out to all the cooks, man. Everybody that brought something or made something. Food was good. The vibe and the atmosphere. You know what I mean? Like, the algorithm is working. A whole bunch of like-minded people. You know,
Yeah.
And fight night. Oh my God.
Fight night?
Oh my God.
Fight night?
Philly was in the building.
Chickens?
Philly was in the building.
Chickens?
Shout out to Philly. The whole Philly came through and showed love. Philly and DC.
Look.
In the building.
Y'all know I'm old here. I'm like, chickens?
Jason,
I ain't used to that.
Jason, this is how they getting down.
This is how they go up there.
Ass everywhere. You know what I mean? Ass out in everywhere.
They not like us.
Ass is out and everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yo, let me tell you something,
Fights
baby.
was good.
Yo, what's that?
Fights was good. You know what I mean?
Yo, let me tell you, Jalil got some experience yesterday, brother.
People, oh, Jalil, you took too many. He was 8-0, like, you know what I mean?
Yo, big step up.
And Pistol, Pete gotta give him
Shout out to Pistol Pete.
You know what I mean? He's an experienced vet and he's tough. Like,
Right.
what the fuck he thought he was gonna do? He's gonna hit back. He's not gonna hit back a lot, but he's gonna hit back, and he has the experience to do it. You know what I mean? Even Conor Ben didn't stop Pistol Pete Dodson. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta.
Never satisfied.
I don't want to do it, but I gotta give Shakur his credit. How the hell do you believe these people?
You can't. You can't. I told y'all the story about pleasing people. It don't work, man. It don't work.
Boots get this guy out of there in the 5th round.
Fifth round.
Break his jaw.
Shorty said, I ain't going back out there.
You know what I mean? Jaw broken.
I ain't going back out there.
Oh, Boots ain't all what they say.
I ain't going back out there.
And then when the man went up there with a mission, taking chances in the guy's chest to get him the fuck out of here. He had a mission.
Hey,
Get him out of there.
Look. Boots ain't been in the ring in a year. Nobody won't fight him. You did. So he gets his man out in 5 rounds, but yeah, people still talk shit.
I gotta do it.
I'm trying to get some understanding.
And please, these people,
Can you bring me some? I'm an old dude, man. I'm just trying to get some understanding, man.
He dropped him and stopped him. That wasn't good.
He dropped him
And stopped him. You know what I mean? And broke his shit.
Dude didn't want to show up.
And stood on business. Boldy said he gonna be out there by the
6th
4th
round. He
No
don't
later
want
than
to
the
show
5th.
up.
No later than the 5th. I said, Boots, what round? He said, Dad said it was the 5th, so I'm standing on business. You know what I mean?
For the homeless.
He said he in New York on the street and shit.
Oh shit, man. We just talking about yesterday where they never satisfied.
Shout out to my guy D1, man. He was like, where's Waldo? We had to go find him and shit.
Oh.
For a couple.
Yo, but he was where he's supposed to. He was
I
outside.
don't know. He was where white people go. He wasn't where black people go. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They gotta walk this way outside. You know, black people, we inside.
You're inside. Everybody got
You know what I mean?
style in the
Everybody inside. You know what I mean?
But he said he was coming back. He didn't say he was going to use the bathroom. He
He just rolled out.
But his phone was there, so I said, "Why wouldn't you come back to your seat?"
He came back somewhere.
Yo, the edibles got his ass, man.
Shout out to D1, man. He ain't character, but I love when an angry white man tip.
He was wrong. Scott was putting hands around him.
Oh my goodness.
We thought Shorty was going to come.
No, we gotta listen to Ant. I listened to Ant before. Don't bring that one on Ant. When Ant broke it down, he was like, yeah.
She was jabbing shit out of her.
Man, Shorty ain't do shit. I was mad about that.
She was spinning her.
Yo, Cat, let me tell you something, man. Sky, it got to a point, man, she was able to hit that woman whenever she chose to, man.
I'm listening.
Yo, I didn't even know she was a tattoo artist.
For real?
Yo. You ain't see them prints she put on that shit?
I'm here thinking she really.
He definitely got me
She
with that.
tattooed the hell out of that shit, yo. It's nice, yo. Yeah, that's all good. I got a stool supposed to be coming on his way and shit. Yeah, man. How you enjoy yourself this weekend, Remo?
From what I remember, I was tequila Shorty on touchdown.
Yo, why this boy drink a half a fifth of whoever, Don Julio or whatever? Julio. Yo, I looked at the half the bottle was gone, and I know Remo was the only one drinking it. I already knew where he was at. You was intentional, Shorty, for sure, man. Straight blackout. You don't know. No, you ain't passed out. You was just here, but not here.
You got in here, you said, I said, I did night. I don't know what went on after, but I had a good time though. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, did Big Dre sleep out back?
I don't know. I seen it with the phone.
Yo, he was out back sleep when I came downstairs, yo.
And the sun was out.
Sun was out. He was out back sleep. You know what I mean? I ain't got no, out of overnight footage to know, but I don't know. Yo, somebody gonna win a television today. That's all I know. We're gonna do a drawing. Someone's gonna win a television. If you're still trying to be part of the drawing, man. Hold on.
It's the cutoff time.
Send it. 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock is the cutoff time. If you want to be part of the drawing, you want to get your last ones in, hit my Cash App, which no one has done yet. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure that it's showing on the screen, y'all. So I don't want no excuses, man. When we call out the name, you mad because you didn't win, and your homegirl or homeboy won. You did. Hey, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I did everything possible to make sure you had a actual chance of winning the goddamn raffles. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Excuse me. Right.
Purpose ass, y'all. Jesus Christ. Hey, yo, GP, if you listening, man.
Yo, GP, what the hell happened, yo?
Just cash at me, man. Scared of the smoke, man.
Scared of the smoke.com? Is that what's going on? Oh my goodness, man. Let me see if
You on screen too?
I am. Yo, look at me, 2-time show. They in the building. I was gonna put up the Cash App. Let me do that real quick. So that way, if anybody want to be part, get the last minute in, send $10 right now. We'll put you in the drawings and shit. I'm gonna back myself off of this real quick. Let me
I'm stacking myself off of that.
Yo, I ain't this nigga running around with lime green socks on. I'm not listening to him. Yo, for him to be the king of fashion, we in trouble, y'all. We in trouble. If Remo's the king of fashion, we in trouble. I'm just gonna let y'all know what it is, man. If he's the king of fashion, we are in trouble. Oh, love, man, but it's good to be in the building. What else? Who else up in here? Real Prison Talk, Tampa, Tommy, what it do, Ski. D1 said, Tim, it was fire. I was so focused on the 2 fight because I didn't have my phone. It was crazy. D1 just sent in another Cash App. He making it intentional. Last minute drawing. I just received $10 from D1. He trying to get that television, y'all. It is what it is, man. Anybody else that's trying to get the TV, send right there, Hardcore Boxing News right now. Get your ass in the drawing. You dig? Someone's gonna win. Somebody's. Hey Remo, I need you to add one more for D1. One more, thank you. They not like us. I'm getting pictures and shit, and I feel like, look, we in the studio. We got studio lights and shit, man. Remo done pulled out we got umbrella lights and all types of stuff, man. Let me tell you something. If y'all ever told me that I'd be online with a bunch of people I don't know at a house I don't know, people I don't know, doing a show about I don't know. Yo, I'm trying to tell you, man, I'm living my best life right now, man. Meeting people that just like me, man. Who you trying to see? You trying to see them Reese's, the New Balance. They not like us. For sure, man. But yeah, man, we are just enjoying ourselves, man. And we pulling out no stocks. Y'all see the background. Y'all see the background, man. You dig? There go my guy, Big Dracy in the building.
What's going on? What's going on?
It's
What's
all
going on?
love, man. Big Dre in the building.
Yeah, come on here.
He smell like potatoes. He been on KP right now.
Yeah, I'm on KP.
He been peeling potatoes, man, because we about to get some fried potatoes going on, and eggs, and some scrapples, and pork strips, and you dig. So yeah,
Don't forget the steak. It's just good.
oh, she making steak.
She making steak. Yeah.
Ooh, let me tell y'all something, y'all. It's on. Hey, we got plenty of food. Pull up on me. We got plenty of food. We're about to have the drawing soon. If you're still trying to get in the drawing, go right there. Hardcore boxing. Big Dre got 5 pieces in there already, y'all.
Yeah, you know.
He in there 5 times. 5 times.
I'm not the leader though. I'm not the leader in the club.
I think D for the one got the most.
D for the win.
Hey, D for the win. Let me tell you something, bro. Where my mumbo sauce at, y'all?
Yeah, if I known you weren't gonna show up in the mumbo
Where the mumbo sauce, man? We needed the mumbo sauce, man. You know, the chicken was fire as it is, but if we had the mumbo sauce, sure. I need to send the text. I serve 88. Just sent a 10 piece.
I serve 88.
I serve 88. We're gonna put your name in there. Okay, we get these last minute shorties right now. Matter of fact, let me send the address.
Get them last minute entries in.
Get them.
You know.
Get them.
And give away a TV.
The TV. Somebody gonna get a 55.
A 55-inch TV.
$55 whole
A
thing.
smart TV.
Smart TV, not a dumb TV.
Yeah, it's got all of the new stuff on it, man. Download the apps. It might be a little confusing to operate because we couldn't get the fight on the big TV last night.
Oh man.
But it's all good, man. We hanging out. Oh, okay, that's cool.
Let me see, Greg got it. Slide through after 12. There you go. Slide after 12.
Did you send Boozy the address?
Yeah, I sent Boozy the address. He already got it.
Okay, that's cool.
Let me get my youngster made too. Let me see. Yo, pull up.
Yeah, man, we in here, man. Live and in living color. Meeting each other in person.
Yes,
man.
Indeed.
It's great to be friends on the internet, but now we've met, so we can say we truly buzz, you know.
Oh man. Hey, what's the word on the street? You slap out back, bro.
No. I stepped in the basement, man.
All I know is I woke up this morning, you was out back sleep.
Yes.
What time did you go out from, bro?
I went out back about 8:15.
8:15?
Yeah, I went out back about 8:15.
But you were asleep.
I went out back about 8:15, and you know the temperature was perfect. You know the sun wasn't shining in my face. Put on some music, laid my phone on my chest,
and that's what they said. The phone was on your chest and everything, man.
And you know I was.
You had that back porch ambiance going on.
Man, it was nice out there, man. It had got hot and humid out there. It was good, man. So you know.
Oh my goodness! Shout out to Idelia House. That's the name of the property that we're staying on Airbnb. It's called the Idelia House. You did. So yeah, shout out to them folks, man. You know, seeing you making macaroni and cheese today, yo. You got like 10 packs of macaroni and cheese in it.
You know, he got like 12 packs of cheese in it.
This is like cheese and cheese.
He got cheese.
It ain't no macaroni.
With some macaroni. He got a half a box of macaroni, a big old tray, and 12 pounds of cheese.
Oh my goodness, yo.
We're gonna talk about it for that. It better be good though.
If anything, it's gonna be cheesy.
It's gonna be cheesy, man.
It's gonna be cheesy for sure, man. But
listen, man, I gotta get back to these potatoes. I'm gonna cut them up. So
I'll be ready. Did the dudes get the green peppers in there?
I'll check on that and make sure.
Dark and Lovely just put in another one.
Come on,
Ooh-wee. Yo, we got 3 new names that we gotta add in. Dark and Lovely is being intentional all the way. Shout out to my good sis, man. Always supporting the channel. Best moderator in the hangout, hands down. I ain't going back and forth with none of y'all about it either. Yeah, a lot of y'all wrench holders, man. Hey, Doc and Lovely, She's a moderator. She ain't no wrench holder, man. Yeah.
Who fussing people out again?
Hey, we just got 3 more people. We got I Serve 88, D1, and Dark and Lovely. So we need 3 more entries and shit. I got you.
Yeah, I should do a show.
This nigga got a bunch of tattoos, man. Tattoo shard, man. It's like Sky Nicholson singing U2 yesterday, bro. Sky Nicholson was putting hands on that chick last night, man. Hey, y'all, Remo was drunk yesterday, y'all. I'm putting it out there, y'all. Julio Shaw, what it do? What you got there? More Julio? Julio with ice? Iced out Shaw? Little splash of orange. We got orange. You need more ice? Hey, whoever pulling up on us, man, grab some ice. Grab some ice, man. Grab some ice, man. You dig? We running it back today. We still got plenty of food. You dig? I'm about to kick off a brunch. Also, I'm gonna fry some potatoes. I'm gonna fry some scrapple. I don't know if anybody bought any turkey bacon. Y'all ain't bought no turkey bacon. Y'all short,
yo. I didn't even. Whoever missed out on the joint, I fucked up. That jerk salmon, sweet chili salmon.
The salmon was. It's still some more. Still some more. It's more jerk left.
And the guard right here.
Yeah. Hey, and that spaghetti game?
Yeah, you know what? I give it to you.
Yeah.
I don't even eat spaghetti like that.
Yeah.
I had about 2 servings.
Look, I ain't had none of my own food yesterday, man. You dig? I'm trying to be the host of the most yesterday. So I really didn't get a chance to eat really none of the food, man. But let me tell you something. I'm going to partake today. I heard Senior making mac and cheese. He's making cheesy cheese.
Cheese sauce.
Cheese sauce with cheese.
Cheese sauce with noodles. And I'm going to put about 4
like,
5 bags of cheese in that bitch.
If it ain't cheesy, yo.
Something wrong.
Yo.
It's still in there?
Yo. Look, the alarm went off and everything and shit, yo. Yes, indeed. Shout out. Who in the chat right now, man? What's going on? Who in the chat? Who up in here? D1 at the airport. Mama, Miss Mona. What's up, Miss Mona? Yeah, the coffee's blue. The coffee is brewing. Hey, Aunt McQueen pulled up on us last night.
Let's go get her.
Go get Aunt. Go get 5'2".
Yo, 5'4" and a half.
Yo.
Pull up.
Yo, we all thought Ant was like 6'3". There go my guy, here he comes. There he is.
Come on, Midget Mac.
They not like this in Midget Mac. You wrong for that.
Got a little whiskey in the coffee.
Oh, you got the color?
No.
Man, I appreciate you pulling out, man. You know, so I'm gonna be honest, man. You know, when you first said you weren't going to be able to make it, I was feeling some type of way.
I was feeling some type of way.
But then they told me you pulled up. Yo,
Listen,
I think
I was-
running, man.
I was trying to make it here before y'all went to the damn fight. I
Yo,
was in the what's the name? I was in the chat. I was driving. I stopped at the gas station. I'm asking.
no, actually, I seen you before I left.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm trying to make it here. I didn't get until like 6:40.
But yeah, we had a great time. Don't trip yourself, youngster. Just Grinch socks on this shit. What are those? You got the Grinch socks on, y'all. I'm talking about Remo, man. Hey, if he the king of fashion, we in trouble, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. We in trouble. They not like him. Technical shorty with the big camera pieces and everything. Got the umbrella lightage and everything. Hey, Ann, what did you enjoy about the fights, man? Because you watched the Tavern Farmer joint too, didn't you?
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Because I heard
That
that
form was pretty good. He looked sharp.
he looked sharp.
Defense was on point.
I heard he got attacked.
Moving. I felt that way. I felt like that point deduction in the 8th round was a little bit bogus. You know, when you read one of the scorecards, it was like 95, it was like 96, 95, something like that. It was 1 point. So that right there tells you if he didn't get that point deduction, he was likely won the fight.
Wow.
Or it would have been.
Now, do you think they was really looking for Metallica when you know?
Yes. Yes.
That's what it was about.
Sometimes
right?
you gotta follow the money. No disrespect to Raymond Martin.
Hey, that's what Umar Boxing always talk about, brother Umar.
You gotta follow that money. You gotta take this into consideration. Shakur Stevenson, he didn't resign. Loma is likely in the twilight of his career. He's ready to call the career after this tank.
Mm-hmm.
Payday, he want payday. So he
want payday.
You got a Duke Mason who is the future. He's the future, but right now he's still a prospect, a fantastic one, blue chip. But
blue chip.
Where does that leave Raymond Martin tied? The present. 135 division. Top rank. So likely he's gonna be the flagship guy.
Yeah, and I really, and this ain't the first time I'm saying this, man. I did not like that Farmer took that 3 year off, man. During his prime.
Yeah.
I just didn't think that was a smart decision.
I think Ted was working very hard around that time. If you look when he was making all of those title defenses, man, this brother was fighting every few months. He had 5, 6 title defenses, and all those fights are coming back to back to back. And then in the JoJo Diaz fight, he looked like he was having some difficulty. I don't know if it was the weight, if it was overtraining, but he was convulsing and twitching and looking up involuntarily. He's like, what's going on? So I thought that maybe he could have been a tad bit overtrained, overworked, so maybe he needed that time off. And from my understanding, Tevin Farmer's done quite all right for himself outside of boxing.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard he's a good businessman. And I heard he had a strip club too. I think he got rid of it. Yeah, I think he got rid of it. He had a strip club. So he been making some good decisions.
Oh yeah.
And he got a good woman behind.
Yep. She making good money.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, he could afford to take 3 years off. It ain't gonna hurt him financially like she wanna fight.
That Eddie Germ money didn't hurt.
No.
One thing about Eddie gonna make sure you get that bag, man. We're gonna make sure you get that. Shout out to Eddie Hearn, man. He put me in a nice position yesterday. Had me on the 50-yard line, boxing wise, man. Yeah, I was ringside, and then he had me dead midstream, man. So I salute National Zone and them for looking out for the hangout, man, for show.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I was looking at the photos you were sending. I was showing up there. I said, yeah, I can see what he's
I can see the pimples on the booty. Right.
Those are some fantastic seats.
Yo, they gave me some great seats yesterday. I was amazed, man. They gave me my little lanyard to put around my neck. And they said, you ringside, shower. I said, okay.
And
Zuka was who? I heard something about mac and cheese. What was going on?
I got
Somebody said something?
chefing it up, mac and cheese.
Somebody said something. What's going on?
Be careful, man.
Oh, shit.
Be careful.
You might have to get another spoon.
Yeah, come
right here.
They'll put you right in the camera. Come over a little bit more.
They can see me. They can
They'll put you right in the shot. You gotta listen.
He said, you can get with BBO too.
That ain't happening. I will bust you in the head with this joint right here, yo.
It won't be the first time.
Look, 2 dudes just went out front. You know what that means. Yo, what do you think about the fights yesterday, Sidney?
Shout out to Philly again. The whole Philly, DC, Jersey was in the building, showing love and support, man. Shout out to Jalil Harris.
Yo,
shout out to Boo.
How you always end up in the dressing room, yo? I guess that name All Access is for real, huh?
Listen, man.
This nigga always in the bedroom.
Listen, man. I represent the Rise Podcast. You know, my name is All Access for a reason.
I'm starting to understand.
You know
what I mean?
What was the shot that I needed? I needed that post fight from Jalil Hackett. And you know, Mr. Bernard is never going to disappoint when he's in the center. You know what I mean? And they gave me plenty of content. That's what I need.
Miss Joette, Canada owned, is in the building. Salute to you.
What's going on, Miss Joette?
Little sis in the building.
Joe
I ain't gonna lie, like we just gotta make sure, you know what I mean? Like this us, like I enjoy it. You know what I mean? We gotta make sure we just get better and bigger.
Hey, it only
Next
grows, man. Hey, the next one being in Vegas, man. We're gonna do a meet and greet in Vegas. Tank versus Loma Choco or whatever his name
We
is.
need that big ass house, man.
Yeah, we need the mansion.
We need that big ass house.
Ooh, I don't know how much that thing is, but let me tell you something.
13 for 5 days.
13,000.
We need that.
That's a lot of videos. yo. We gotta figure it out because we gotta do our other thing we've been talking about too. I ain't gonna mention it again.
I mean, you know how these dudes is, they try to beat you to it.
They try to be like us. They not like us.
they gotta destroy when they see something being built, especially when you got a group going together.
Yeah, unity is in effect. Simple as that.
You know, we got white men backing us. You know,
Yeah.
we got angry white men with us. You know
We got white men with us. we got D1. We got Tim. We got Tampa Tommy. Yo, we got white people, man. Simple as that. So don't act like we don't. You did.
Tommy half.
He's half white. All of them half white.
But you know, I like what we got going on. I like what we building.
For sure, man.
I can't wait for the next
Yeah, I had such a good time.
Cousin Pete, what up?
Just vibing with my guy, Big Dre.
Yo, I heard y'all was going shot for shot last night.
Well, not necessarily shot. He was saying shot. I was drinking up there in bed.
Peanut butter, whiskey, and shit.
That was all him.
That was all him?
I had 2 shots of that peanut butter.
Okay, we got a cash app. I mean a super chat.
That's Naeem. It look like Naeem. I can't see them.
Yeah, it's not in the dream.
Yeah.
That's a long ass name right there.
Man, hey, rest in peace, Uncle John, man. We was all talking about it, man. Rest in peace, Uncle John, boy, man. He was a vital piece to the YouTube community, man.
For sure, rest in peace, for sure. Naeem the Dream, he got my guy Solomon, the only dream that matters. For sure. I was trying to put you on the screen, but I forgot how to do it.
Miss Shar, what's going on? I serve Sipper 5.
Sipper 5?
I can see the.
We just sent another $10.
Let me go over here and
What you do? What that is?
hit the damn like button.
Oh,
Hey,
you
say you got
on the
like
show when
button.
I hit the like button?
I have my photo in the truck.
Yo, my guy Ant got the Converse All-Stars on, man. I love wearing them joints when I be doing my squats. I can't do squats no more.
Yo, I was just talking about this with Bruno. Remember, Converse used to be $40.
40, 20.
Nigga, I remember when Converse was 15.
That's why he gave it $20.
Now they wasn't that.
They like $50.
65 now.
65?
But I'm gonna tell you why though.
With no arch?
No, I'm gonna tell you why.
That's why I can't wear it.
They got a new insole. Before they
No.
these shit got cushion on it.
They got cushion there?
I think it's because Nike bought Converse.
Let me make sure that the new name's been added to the drawing. Y'all bear with me, man. Y'all ain't great hands.
What you crippin'? Cook bread? Damn.
Bang! You see where I banged it?
I ain't put it on the left side. You showed off, man.
The hardcore big out.
What's going on, everybody? Shout out to the hardcore hangout, man. I know Thomas Hill is here somewhere. The Queen Miss Mona. Go listen to your phone. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Miss Mona? I got my phone. What are you talking about? I don't know. And what y'all think about the phone? I can't even see. What are we doing here? I can do it.
Right, that's why I grabbed my phone too. I'm over here trying to read, and I got glasses on.
I need glasses. I can't see.
You nearsighted?
I can't see. Whatever it is, I can't see.
You can see everything up close, can't see far.
Yeah.
You're nearsighted. That's good.
They keep telling me I got 20/20 though whenever I go. I can't. I'm like this. I can't see. I'm going to listen to your phone. For what, Miss Mona? What messages? You ain't sent. Oh, my other phone. Hold on. Oh, that phone dead, Miss Mona. I gotta charge it up. I got you. Appreciate you, Miss Cheryl. I try, man. Just, I try. You know what I mean? These are moments that really, really matter. You know what I mean? Catching that post-fight reaction and fighters walking back to the locker room. And I'm starting to, you know what I mean? I'm just starting to get better and realizing exactly what's going on, what we're doing. Oh, all right, hold on one sec. All right, I'll get them when we come back. I'll get them when we come back. They in there getting it together now. We appreciate you. Yeah, appreciate you. I'll tell them check it before you do the rapid. Good looking on her. I don't know why I thought Miss Mona had this number. She got the other number. It's fine. You get it right. Yeah, but you gotta understand, like Peter Dobson is a veteran. You know what I mean? And he ain't want to get knocked out. You know what I mean? Like so he survived and he held his own. You know what I mean? Like everybody not gonna get knocked out. But you know what I mean? Jalil performed a good effort. Like we was talking in the back. This on one of the videos. Thought he was gonna get him out in the fourth, but you know what I mean? He survived. You know what I mean? He was ready to go in the fourth. Hey Jay, they say check. They put some more raffles in. Man, the Jalil, man, shout out to the young Jalil Haggard, man, approved at 9-0 with a hell of a performance from our match room. So yeah. Here you come now.
So the new people I got for the drawing is D for the win, Doc and Lovely, I Serve 88, and D1.
Miss Mona sent something in too.
Miss Mona?
Yeah.
Where did she send it
She
to?
said she sent it to the cash.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Miss Mona.
Is that nobody out there, bro? Yo, I apologize, man. That boy Senior All Access International Card has left y'all by yourselves, man. I'm trying to get things in order. Miss Mona, you said you sent it to our Cash Direct. Cool. Hey, everybody else, send it to Hardcore Boxing News so that way we get it instantaneously. The cast is not here, so I'm not able to see exactly who sent it in. Miss Mona said she sent it. I believe it. Simple as that. But yeah, anybody else, man, send it directly to Hardcore Boxing News so that way we're getting it right now. Remo and Just Do This, they just went and made a run real quick. What else going on? What up, my peoples? What else we got going on? Let me see. They not like us. Okay, I guess. They not like us. What it is, what it shall be. What else, peoples, man? I'm just enjoying myself. I'm having fun, enjoyable time. We're gonna be doing the drawing soon. Okay, cool. Okay, Greg, we live right now. We live. Yes, indeed, man. They not like us. Shout out to all the family, man. Shout out to all the family. Do you think that Jalil had a bad weight cut or he needs to move up? I won't call it a bad weight cut, Miss Mona, but he's a big boy. So yeah, I don't see him staying at 47, but how long? I'm not sure. 'Cause he's 21, but he's a huge kid, and I'm not pausing on that at all. You dig? I know somebody want me to, you dig, but I'm not. Josh Gallimore, what it do, my guy? He said Bruce did his thing too. That was an ass kicking, and even though he touched a little, even though he got touched a little, yeah. Farmer got cheated last night. That's what I heard being in boxing news. I heard he got a little cheaty weedy. Yeah, I heard he got cheated. Hey, yeah. Hey, I don't know. Remo think he's slick. But I know what's going on. We got Miss Parker. We got Miss Parker next door. His ass been finding any reason to be out front right now. She out there she done watered the grass. She done watered the trees. She done watered her wall. Hey, Miss Parker. She came out with her Sunday best dress on, tight as a Mickey Flicks. So shout out to our next door neighbor in the crew, man. Without a doubt. Remo been out front like all morning, y'all. What's say farmer was she unheard of, baby? What's up, unheard of? I see you in the building. What it do, what it is, what it shall be. Easy. I see the people. I see the people in here, man. It's good just to be here, kick back, relax with everybody, man. Yeah, for sure. For sure, for sure. Give me 1 second, y'all. I got to add one more name in the drawing. Add one more name in the drawing real quick. I put this moment name back.
Hello. Ooh. Hey, now this is too far for me. I can't see nothing. Amen. Let me look at my own chair. Good morning, everybody. They in there arguing about seniors mac and cheese. Good morning, Tim. They tearing the shrimp up. I don't know how it tastes, but they've been in there in the kitchen since this morning, since the feet touched the ground. Good morning, Lonnie Lee. I just put my steak in the oven. That's why I wasn't. That's why I wasn't around. I was getting my steak together. So it should be good enough for the men. Yeah. Hello, I serve Melanie Queen. Hello, how are you? Yeah, I think Remo ate like I want to say 7 or 8 of them this morning. Cold, straight out the refrigerator. Remo wasn't playing.
Mama do the natural, holding it down.
I am definitely not a natural.
I
don't know if this is a French fry light or what, but it's hot over here.
It might be.
It's light, it's hot.
Remo got the whole kit,
Yeah, the
right?
whole kit and caboodle.
Umbrella and
Yeah,
everything.
this is hot.
Felt like I had to throw some makeup.
Like makeup on or something, right? Yeah, like whoa, this is too much. No, good morning, everybody. Yeah, Senior made the macaroni and cheese this morning for later. So we're gonna eat a little bit, I think, at like 12 o'clock. And I just put the steak in the oven, so I'm making steak and peppers with signature steak sauce. It's gonna give it like a little kick, a little spice to it. And we still got chicken from yesterday. As Jay said, he got strong beans. We got the cake from Tim and his miss. Trying to think. Some cake is Tim's strength. There's a lot of stuff still in there. So, wait a minute, I gotta get some water. Good morning, Miss Mona. Yeah, well, you're welcome. Everybody just left. It's like when everybody came, they just left. Everybody just went to the back. I was like, so we're gonna have a live, but nobody gonna talk. So I guess I gotta talk, and I was stuck.
I'll come out here and talk.
Yeah, I was stuck. No, first, okay, you back. Let me give you some water. It's hot over here with the light.
See, now I gotta.
I'm coming right back. Don't do that.
Alright, I'm about to move up a little bit closer because this damn. Hold on, folks. Let's move up so I can read the damn chat. Yeah, Jalil, the damn food was fantastic. I gotta send a big shout out to my guy Remo. The salmon yesterday, I heard that there was a little bit of a discussion. There was some skepticism as to whether or not he had actually cooked the salmon because it was that good. The shit was fantastic, especially the jerk salmon. Shout out to my guy Remo. If he wanted to, it could be less talk food too. Less talk fashion, less talk food. The salmon was phenomenal. Shit was A1. The fried chicken that the homie brought, woo! Fantastic. What else did I have? Oh, the string beans, the strong beans, fantastic. Who I think had the best performance, very difficult to say. Sky Nicholson. Her performance was so damn clean. It was crazy, yo. So clean. She was working that jazz, started putting the left hand behind it. The footwork was phenomenal. She started moving one way, and then every time Basket tried to, or Vargas, pardon me, she tried to cut the ring off. She pivoted out. She spinning back the other way. Beautiful performance by Sky Nicholson. And then I would say the runner-up, I would have to give it to Boots, of course, because he got the stoppage. Jalil Hackett, I thought that he was pretty damn good. Salute to my guy, frequent flyer. Tampa Tommy, Lonnie Lee, Miss Shara. Appreciate y'all, man. No, she didn't. And Josh, I thought that her opponent, she was just too damn impatient. She was trying to land those bombs, throwing these big looping shots from too far out. Not closing the distance, not working behind the jab, and then letting that shot go. She was throwing it from too damn far out. And with Sky Nicholson, with her vision and her intelligence and her footwork, she's going to be able to evade that all night. Skate out, pop her with the jab, hit her with a 1-2, rinse, wash, repeat. That was the story of the fight. And she even buzzed her a couple of times too, and it got bad. She started taunting her and sticking the tongue out, doing a little chicken dance, flapping arms and all that. She was dialed in last night, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I was a little bit nervous going into the fight because I had looked at her opponent's KO ratio, which was pretty damn high for the women. She was 63% knockout ratio. So I was assuming that she was gonna put forth I don't want to say a better performance to diminish her because she gave a valiant effort. It's not like she wasn't trying in there, but I thought maybe her approach would have been a little bit more educated to where, okay, you got the power, but you got a delivery system. You got a way to get the power there. But clearly she was just out there just waiting these big ass shots. And I wasn't really too fond of some of the instruction that her corner was giving her. The corner wasn't really giving her too much instruction like that, to be honest with you. They just saying like, just fight and this, that, and the third. It's like, nah, tell her how to get on the inside or how to cut the ring off. Tell her to vary her punch selection. Like when Scott Nicholson is moving to her right, you try to beat her to the spot and throw the left hand to corral her. Then you put the right hand behind her and vice versa. And the opposite is true. Who's the best pure female boxer right now? It's tough because we got some really damn good women right now. Clarissa Shields, in my personal opinion, since she's gotten with John David Jackson a couple of years ago, her defense has gotten exponentially better. She is tight as hell. You can say whatever you want to say about her punching power. She don't stop nobody, yada, yada, yada. But in terms of IQ and defense and transitioning between offense and defense to offense, Clarissa's fantastic. Bumgarner got really good form. I really like the way that Gabby Fundora fights. She fights the way that many of us believe her brother should fight, which is utilizing her length and her reach. You know, she's going to be out there working the jab, and then if you encroach and you're able to get past the jab, then she starts putting other stuff behind it. So she's fantastic. Scott Nicholson, oh man, tremendous last night. She's been tremendous. Of course, you got Katie Taylor. Another one I really enjoyed, Ramla Ali. I think that Ramla Ali has grown before our eyes. Every fight, she just looks sharper and sharper and sharper. So it's very difficult to just pin one. But women's boxing is in a fantastic place. It's in a fantastic place right now. The only thing that I could see that could probably change things and intensify it is if they were to make the standard 3 rounds. If they were to implement that in women's boxing. Because I feel like sometimes these ladies, they don't have the luxury that a lot of the men have. I'm not saying a lot of the men, but men in general have. When you got those 3-minute rounds, you can look to set things up a little bit more and sit down on the shots. But with the women, a 10-round fight is 20 minutes. With the men, a 10-round fight is 30 minutes. So you got 10 additional minutes for you to work, for you to dissect your opponent and start, adjusting on the fly and all that stuff. With the women, with the allotted time that they had, they kind of got to work how the amateurs do. You got to step out there and just let your hands go and all that other stuff and just be busy and kind of outwork the opponent. So I feel like if the women, they had a little bit more time to work with, then we would see these ladies set up more shots, look to set more traps, and we would also see more stoppages, more knockouts, and everything. But all in all, I think that women's boxing is in a fantastic place because we just have so many ladies, and there's many more that I didn't mention. Francine Cruz Dezern, she's awesome. Shadasia Green, awesome. Cecilia Brakes, awesome. Savannah Marshall, awesome. Like, women's boxing is really in a great place right now. It's thriving, and I think it's only going to get bigger and bigger. Delphine Persoon, awesome. And all these ladies are fighting each other too. That's the other thing. All these ladies are fighting each other. So, like I said, it's very difficult to just pin down and say one because I feel like it's growing at an accelerated pace. What was everybody's favorite fight of the night? Not just a single performance, but the overall fight. I thought that Jalil Hackett and Pete Dobson, I thought that was a really good fight. A lot of back and forth, a lot of give and take. Both guys, they gave a great account of themselves. Pete Dobson, he showed a lot of toughness because he was getting hit with some serious shots. That guy is rugged, he's rough, tough, knows how to handle himself in that ring. Jalil, if I'm not mistaken, that was his first time going 10 rounds. And again, he gave a great account of himself because that's the one thing we're never certain of when it comes to some of these young fighters is how do they handle themselves when they got to go extended rounds, when they're not going 4 rounds, 6 rounds, and even 8 rounds? It's like, how do they manage themselves throughout a fight? You know, one of my favorite prospects right now is Najee Lopez at 175. And in his fight prior to the one that he just had on Pro Box, he went 10 rounds for the first time, and midway through the fight, he looked a little bit gassed, and I think a lot of it had to do with him letting go of a lot of heavy shots. You know, he likes to throw those big shots. So he didn't really pace himself like that. You know, so he's clearly learning how to do that. But what we saw with Jalil Hackett, he's got a hell of a motive, man. He's got a hell of a motive. Yeah, Boots definitely whooped ass. Broke David Avenesian up. And he got the stoppage, and it might not have been the most exciting conclusion because many of us, myself included, we likely thought that there would be a highlight reel KO where he was going to hit him with a shot and just have the guy just stretched out, you know what I mean? Just dispatch this guy, just clean shot. Oh, get him up out of there. Especially seeing the way that Terrence Crawford was able to do so. But credit to David Avenesian because he's a tough guy too. I feel like had he not sustained that eye injury, that dude probably would have kept going several more rounds until he got clipped and he got, you know, sent up out of there. That guy, David Avenesian, is a tough guy. And guys like that, we got to give these dudes a whole lot of credit for taking these fights, man. We got to give these guys a whole lot of credit for taking these fights. Guys like him, Gabriel Rosado, God bless his soul, Toro Thunder Gotti. When we say we want these exciting, action-packed fights, it's those guys, man, that step up to the plate. And they afford these guys who are the A-sides, the guys who are the marquee flagship guys, to put forth those type of performances. And I don't mean that in a derogatory way whatsoever when I say that in regards to the B-side guys, but these are the guys that are stepping up to the plate, even if they're at a disadvantage. You know, how many of these guys do we see take certain fights on short notice and they just fill in? They don't care. It's just like, oh, word, I'm pulling up. And that's it. So respect to the B-side. That might need to be a show in itself. Respect to the B-side, where we just talk about these guys who are really sacrificing to make the sport great. Because these guys got their own aspirations as well. And these guys know that they're not in the players most of the time, but listen, somebody got to do the dirty work. What do I think of? I got to lean a little bit because this damn font is small as hell. What do I think of comparing Boots' performance on Bud's performance to Boots? But the pace of both fights were different. Bud took his time. Boots got right to it. What you think? I think that you spelled it out, bro. I think you spelled it out. That's exactly what it is. And I personally believe, because I was having this conversation with bro just last night, we were up late talking about this, that Jaron Ennis, once he gets to the point where he's fighting with more of this, and he's using it to supplement the athleticism and the reflexes and just the God-given, that innate talent that he has, he's going to go to a whole nother level. I think he's going to go to a whole nother level. And I feel like that's the reason why, you know, what you just said, Josh, that's what allowed Crawford to have the cleaner performance and get that highlight reel KO, because he was taking his time to set up shots. Whereas Boots was just in there, all right, I'm going to commit to whooping your ass, and I'm just on it. I'm not even out here looking to set up no shots, set no traps, none of that. I'm just putting belt to ass, and that's what he was doing. Tevin Tommy, I thought that Tevin Farmer looked really good. I thought he was really good. For sure. And I think it's just a testament, man, to that guy's skill, his IQ, and just his experience and his ring savvy. I think it's a testament to that. And with Raymond Morataya, he's another one of those young fighters where I believe that he's very talented. When you see him, man, the athleticism just jumps off the screen. But last night, it highlighted that there are certain areas in which need to be prioritized and become a point of emphasis. in that gym with Robert Garcia to take him to the next level. There's certain things like when they were on the inside, when Farmer was clinching, and you see when Farmer had a free hand, he was still working, still letting go little short shots to the body, little short shots. You know, he's still working when he's in the clinch. Morotai wasn't really working in the clinch like that. Here and there he did, but that's an area in which he needs to grow. I feel like he needs a little bit of space to get his work off. So if he cultivates an inside game, man, he'd be even better than what he is. Another thing too, following Tevin Farmer around the ring instead of trying to contain him with punch selection and with positioning. He's just following him, trying to land that big right hand. And he did land one in the 10th round. That was a hell of a shot, man. Shout out to Tevin Farmer. He must have been in phenomenal condition to be able to take that shot and not get put out of there, because he ate a hell of a shot, that right hand in the 10th round. But outside of that, I felt like Tevin Farmer was controlling the pace, whether it was on the outside, whether it was at mid-range, and even on the inside. He just controlled the pace like a savvy veteran. And more tired. Like I said, those are the things that they got to work on with him. All that other stuff is already there. The athleticism, the speed, the pop. Now it's just a matter of just refining it and being able to apply those things in various scenarios, especially when they're, quote unquote, unfavorable. Like you got a guy moving, learning how to cut him off. So hopefully last night it served as a lesson, because we always say these guys need the experience, but what good is the experience if there's no evaluation, and from there, no application? Otherwise you just continue to just go through the same thing over and over and over again, virtually just bumping your head against the wall. I believe so too. I thought that Farmer won the fight, but then the 8th round came around and point deduction. It was terrible. It was terrible. Oh yeah, Boots skill and talent is definitely on the elite level, 1,000%. And I believe that he has the IQ too. That he's reading things, he's processing things. I think that's just a matter of just patience with him, and just trusting it, and then just allowing things to just come to him. You don't always gotta force the issue. I liken it to dealing with a cat. Like you deal with a stray cat outside, right? If you try to approach a cat, what are they gonna do? They're likely gonna look at you and then scurry along. They're gonna just run off. But if you're real patient, you're real calm, and you got that soothing energy, and they can just read that, they'll likely walk up on you, brush up on your leg, all that shit. They're gonna come to you. It's just like fishing. When you fishing, you throw bait out there. You don't just, not unless you out there with a net, you don't just go out there, just scoop the fish and grab them. No, you gotta throw that bait on the hook, drop it in the water, and you wait for them to bite that line. You know what I'm saying? Just patience. And I think that, I think that Boots definitely has the IQ. That's apparent. But now it's just a matter of just being a little bit more patient and setting the shots up, because he's hitting guys with shots that they see, and he's still able to break them up and get them up out of there. Imagine if he starts clipping guys with more shots that they don't see, punching in between their shots and all these other things, and setting it up, being a lot more intentional. So. And another thing with Boots too, he got a sturdy chin. He don't get hit as much as some people. He don't get hit as much as some people make it out to be. But in the events that he has been hit, in the times or instances, I should say, that he has been hit, he's taken it exceptionally well. Like DeLorme caught him with a clean right hand, he ate that. Scooby sense. He fought the dude Alvarez. I can't remember the gentleman's first name, but Alvarez caught him with a nice uppercut, flush, on the ropes, pop Boots' head back, ate that. He's right back on him. So he's sturdy, man. He's a sturdy guy, like all the way around. Just can't say enough good things about Boots. I served. I'm with you on that too. I'm with you on that too. And I think that Eddie Hearn, thus far, and the zone, that whole team, they've done a phenomenal job of marketing Boots in the short time that he's been signed with Nashville. They've done a fantastic job with the market. Like, if you've seen some of the videos that they had, the promo videos where they had him popping willies through the streets of Philadelphia, that's real Philadelphia shit. If you're from Philadelphia, Baltimore, you know how immersive that dirt bike culture is, especially in the streets. People out here on the ATVs and all that stuff. So having him out there with the Dickies and Tim's on with thermal underneath, they just allowing him to be himself. He don't got to step outside himself, and they're finding a way to, cultivate a brand, so to speak, around just who he is, and not having him do anything more or less. So that was one of the videos that I liked. Another one where they had him breaking down the Philadelphia slang and had him explaining what a jawn is and what it means to be drawn. Like they're doing a fantastic job with that, man. So hopefully they continue to promote him in that manner and just build him up, build him up, build him up. And then now he's gonna become the money man. He may not have to chase all these other guys, and it'll get to a point where a fight with him is so lucrative that where guys wouldn't fight him before, even though he was a titleist, because he's IBF champ. You got dudes pulling out of the fight. They don't even want to fight him now. He's a titleist, right? But if you get to the point where that juice is worth the squeeze, you're gonna have to come see that dude, man, because the profile, the stock, and everything that comes with it. And then from my understanding, the building last night, Wells Fargo Center, was damn near packed out to capacity. So if he's packing the house like that, you establish a base. That's another thing that I like that Eddie Hearn did. All these years, Boo's been fighting. We had him fighting here, fighting there, fighting here. What Eddie Hearn said, hey, first fight with us, it's gonna be hometown. We're gonna be at the Wells Fargo. They've been very intentional with the way in which that they're building up his profile, building up his stock. So I feel like not even the sky is the limit, man. Not even the sky is.
Man, he disrespectful. They got me down at W switch. Man, I'm about to beat everything. Yeah, man. I felt the same way too about Morataya, Josh Gallimore. Goddamn, you super on point this morning, man. You sharp as a tack, bro. And again, it's not like I think he's a bad fighter or I think he's a bum. It's just I think he's just very talented and, the intellect hasn't caught up. It hasn't caught up yet. It just hasn't caught up yet to the physical abilities. Not to the extent that we would have believed that it was, especially for a guy who's in contention. Because if I'm not mistaken, he's like top 5 right now and damn near every sanctioned body. So for a guy to be that high up on the ladder, and there's just certain things that are becoming a little bit glaring. I'm not gonna say a little bit, they're becoming glaring. As far as his application and execution are concerned. Not the talent, but the application and the execution. Because we saw it last night and in his fight prior, even the fight against the dude that he had, what's the guy's name, Galino, he got dropped. And I understand that anybody can get dropped. It's boxing. It's probably the most volatile sport that there is, right? We always talk about how one shot could end the fight or completely shift the momentum, shift the pendulum. One shot, that's all it takes. I understand that. But the thing with Morataya is that shot that he got clipped with is a result of him probing, and not controlling things, not being physical with his control. And then you're able to just punch over the lead hand, So, but he's got a lot of time to just clean things up and work on things. That's the beautiful thing too. You get your ass back in the gym and just keep working, keep grinding. And perfection is impossible, but you can always move in that direction.
Oh, Tim Lennon, it was an absolute pleasure, man. I was telling him this morning, I said, yo, this guy Tim Lennon is hell of a guy, man. Hell of a guy. Super duper cool, man. It was a honor and a pleasure to meet you and your wife, man. Y'all are great people. I had a fantastic time chopping it up with y'all, man.
Yeah.
And Big Dre, me and Big Dre, he's holding it down. We was over here on the couch. Everybody went to the fight. We was just sitting on the couch, eating fried chicken. We couldn't even get the fight on the damn TV, so we watched it on the iPad. Yo, we had a fantastic time, man. And we talked all night. We talked all night. Shit, you can never stop learning in life. That's why it's important for people to stop adhering to certain things, man, certain ideals. Like, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. That's absolutely bullshit. If you look into neuroscience and you look at certain functions like brain elasticity, it never stops. It's actually important for you to do new things, right? Like, especially as you get older, they say that's one of the ways in which you can ward off things like dementia and Alzheimer's, by learning new things, keeping your mind busy, you know? And it don't even really take much to keep your mind busy. It can be small shit, like if you brush your teeth with your right hand, try brushing your teeth with your left hand. Try learning a new language. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a native English speaker, try learning Spanish. Try learning Japanese, whatever the fuck it is, just to keep stimulating your mind and connecting those, what do they call it, the myelin and all that other stuff. But we're not going to get too deep into neuroscience. But if y'all are interested in it, there's a fantastic book by a neuroscientist by the name of Lisa Feldman. It's called 7.5 Lessons About the Brain. Relatively short read. It's about probably 150, maybe 160 pages. And it talks about everything from how the brains have evolved to elasticity, abstraction, our ability to emulate, all these things. But back to the boxing, man. Forget about all that neuroscience shit. Eddie Hearn will not make it an easy fight on his own because Jalil Major Hackett is a true champion, also boots put on for the city of Penn. Yes, he did. He put on for the city for sure. Sensational performance. And another thing too that I like about it is that he actually made it an interesting fight, an all-action fight, just by virtue of his style. Because with the advantages that he had physically, you know, the length, the size, the youth, the vigor, the speed, the quickness, the power. He could have literally just stayed on the outside and then just, you know, kept Avenesian at the end of his punches and just made it a one-sided affair. But I believe that him taking certain chances, it also gave Avenesian an opportunity to do some work too. So we had some back and forth, some ebbs and flows. We saw him get touched up a little bit. But again, I truly believe if he didn't want to get touched, he wouldn't have been touched. But he was in there taking certain chances. You know, not being risk averse. Doing his thing. You know what I mean? Getting busy out there. So Boots is absolutely tremendous. Jalil Hackett, like I mentioned before, first time going 10 rounds, and I felt like he handled himself exceptionally well. And for the all-action fighter that we know him to be, he did a really good job of pacing himself and in spots. He was showcasing some defense. I'm like, man, I didn't know that Jalil could move like that on the defensive end because, you know, we call him Mr. Belt to Ass, which implies that he's coming in there to, you know, step to guys, put hands and feet on them. And when I was seeing what I seen from him in spots with the defense, I got to give a huge salute and kudos to his pop. Shout out to Mr. Bernard. Fantastic man, fantastic father, just a gentleman all the way around. And I got to give him his credit for, you know, giving him some dimensions. You know what I mean? Because Jalil definitely has it. He definitely has it. I'm with you on that too. Yo, before you came in, before you made that comment, bro, we were literally talking about that, not just with him, but also with Boots and also with more tired with these guys. Like, you can see the talent, like that shit just jumps off the screen. But if they set them up a little bit more, those performances get just a tad bit cleaner. Not even a tad bit cleaner. I think that they probably get astronomically cleaner, exponentially cleaner. You know what I'm saying? Or they start placing them shots, setting those shots up, and really, really, really taking advantage of their athleticism. You know, I was having a conversation with your brother earlier, right? Just dude, we were talking about Floyd Mayweather with the pole counter. The thing that made Floyd's pole counter so great was that he gave the illusion of vulnerability, the illusion of susceptibility. Where if you really, really pay attention to that pole counter, it's not just reflexes. He's basically offering up his chin, sticking that chin out there. He's at a comfortable distance to where he's got enough room to where he sees the shot coming, he can pull. But you look at the upper body, lean in just a tad bit, make the guy think that he can touch that chin. And the second you draw that punch out of him, pull back, boom, straight right hand down the pipe. A guy like Boots, with the type of talent he has, with the type of athleticism he has, shit, let him start implementing stuff like that and be more intentional with it. Not just doing these things on the whim, on the fly, because he's got the vision and because he's got the reflexes, but because he's actually out there setting those type of shots up. Forget about it. I feel the same with Jalil. You said that you would like to see him be a little bit more quicker with the punches. In what regard? In what regard? Expound on that for me, bro, so I could see what I extrapolate from that. Because I'm curious to see what your take is. For sure, for sure. Oh yeah, Nishar, I know you got to bring the snacks and the goodies. You talking about meeting up in person, and from my understanding, not only are you the melanin queen, you also the snack queen. Butter crunch cookies and all that good stuff. This coffee, fantastic. Shout out to my guy, Big Dre. He came through with the peanut butter whiskey. I threw a little bit in the coffee. I'm not trying to get too tipsy on here, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't need to be falling out in the damn Airbnb, but just a little splash, you know what I mean? Give the coffee a little bit of bite, a little something. The speed seems slow. I think that early on, I thought the speed looked pretty good early on, because there were a couple of moments, and here's why I say I felt like his speed was pretty good early on. I can't recall like the middle rounds because it was a lot of back and forth, but there were some moments where he was doubling up on the same side. And in order to do that, you gotta have some pretty damn good hand speed. You know what I'm saying? Like, not just in one location either, but like let's say you double up on the hook, but you go body head, you go boom, boom. You gotta have some pretty damn good hand speed to be able to get those two shots off without a guy, punching in between that shot. Or even just to make him cautious, make him apprehensive to want to counter in between that shot. Like that hand speed, man. But yeah, I thought that Jalil put forth a pretty damn good performance. Shout out to Pete Dobson. He gave a great account of himself. Once again, he showed that he's very tough, very game. He knows his way around the ring. I just think it's a damn shame that we see some of these guys like Pete Dobson, Steve Claggett, a couple of these guys, man, where they're just now getting these type of opportunities in their mid-30s because they didn't necessarily have the backing or the affiliations to put themselves in position a lot sooner. So I mean, on one hand, it's awesome to see these guys go out there, be able to display their talent, make some money, so on and so forth. I don't even know who won the TV. I don't even think we did the. I don't think that we did the Rafi yet, one. No, we didn't. I'm over here saying I don't think we didn't do the Rafi yet. Glad you made it safely. Shit, how the hell you get home? Oh yeah, you said it was like an hour and some change. I'm looking like that. Oh yeah, definitely a lot of room to grow. But you know, we always gotta be generous with our patience when it comes to these guys. What was that? His ninth fight or something like that? He was 8-0 prior to that. So that's his ninth fight. Ninth fight, first time going 10 rounds. He's in there with a very game guy who didn't come to lay down. So yeah, he's got to give him some more time. 21 years old. He's a baby. He's a baby. You know? And I got to tell myself that all the time when it comes to these young fighters, to not be too critical of them. Because I got to think about where they are at this juncture in their career. You know, despite all of the fanfare and all of the projection, this guy is supposed to be this, that, and the third. He's supposed to be a monster. And when we see him in there with an opponent who survives, we say, well, maybe he's not as good as we thought. It's like, well, maybe the guy's still learning on the job, you know? And just hopefully that these guys continue to grow and grow and grow. And in the event that they do that, oh yeah, let me not say that. I don't want no smoke with Jalil, man. I don't want no smoke. But you also heard what he said though. He said it looked bad if you get your ass whooped by a baby. So he's very well aware of just how young he is, man. Despite his maturity. Very mature young man, for sure. But compared to the guy he was in there with, Dobson, 34. He's 21, you know, so. And with the way that his dad, man, the way that he talks about boxing and just life in general, I don't have any reservations when it comes to the growth and the development of Jalil Hackett. Yeah, it could have been the middle rounds, could have been. Because he came out blazing. That's one thing I will say. He did come out blazing. And I want to say around the middle rounds, maybe around the fourth or fifth. I was saying the big draft, like, man, he got his mouth open quite a bit. He had his mouth open quite a bit. But hey, it didn't hinder him. It didn't slow him down. And despite that, he just kept working. So shout out to him. Yup. Not even just for getting in the ring, Ms. Mona. I said we even take it a step further because I agree with you wholeheartedly. But to add on to that, to piggyback off of that, just think about not what it takes to get in the ring from a fortitude standpoint, but just the level of work that it takes to get in the ring. Like these guys get in the ring, 10-round fight, 30 minutes. Think about how many hours they got to put in the gym, how many weeks. The average training camp is what, 8 weeks? 8 weeks of work, that boils down to 30 to 36 minutes of fighting. A whole lot goes into that 30 to 36 minutes. You feel me? And most of us ain't even really trying to work that hard for real. Seriously. To where you got to empty yourself out like that and then find a way to fill yourself back up on fight night. And a lot of these guys are not going into the ring 100%. And as boxing fans, when some of these things do get divulged, we say, oh, making excuses, this, that, and the third. But it's like, yo, this is the one sport where, oh, you said the Eagles. I'm in Philadelphia, bro. Yo, listen, bro. You see what I got on my damn hat? I'm a Mets fan. I'm a Giants. But you said Dallas Cowboys #1. I'm from New York, bro. So
True Cowboys.
My granddaddy wore a Mets hat. My granddaddy wore a Mets hat. If you see me 9 times out of 10, I got a damn Mets hat on my head. So it is what it is. We definitely need more grace for these guys. Because these guys be going into the fights nicked up, sometimes going into the damn ring concussed. You know what I'm saying? Like, these things be happening. This shit is not a fucking video game. And boxing is the one sport, we say it all the time, but we really don't respect it for real, for real. And what I'm alluding to is that saying, you don't play boxing. We say that shit, but we don't really uphold it. We don't adhere to it. Because then when these guys get in the ring and they got an injury that they didn't disclose, and then these things get revealed, we say, oh, these guys are making excuses. But if they were to pull out the fight, we would be talking about these guys being soft.
Calling them a duck.
Calling them a duck.
Calling them a duck.
Calling them soft.
That word is so overused right now, man. You know, there's so many fighters out here who, because of different contractual obligations, different promoter mindsets and thoughts, you know, they
You close this door.
yeah, okay. You know, different promoter mindsets and different contractual obligations. That fight can't be made. But when you look at, okay, I want to fight him, I'm gonna call him out. But you call him out as soon as he signs a contract for another fight. Or the man just got out of the ring, you calling him out, he ain't had a chance to shower, he ain't had a chance to change. You calling him out, and sure, he gonna say, yeah, let's do the thing, let's do the thing. But his promoters already got something else lined up. You know, if we get this win, we're gonna go this way. And it makes it hard for me to accept this call out because I got something else going. You know? Or they'll call out when they got a fight lined up. You already got a fight lined up. You calling me out. Why you calling me out when you got a fight lined up? You can't fight me next. You got a contract. You know, some guys don't understand.
Yep. And to that point, I want to add on to that because that was a beautiful point that you just made about the circumstances. Like, just take this into consideration. We hold certain things against certain guys and say, well, this guy, he's never been unified. He's never been yada, yada, yada. But then when you look at where the belts are held at that juncture, they're all on one entity.
Yeah.
Like, for example, like all of the belts at 135 up until recently were all at Top Rank.
All the top rank.
And look at the other ones at Top Rank. And you really believe that those people over at Top Rank, Bob Allen, whoever it is that's matchmaking behind the scenes, you think that they're going to let another guy who they don't have control over
Come in, take the belt, and leave.
It's not going to happen. So you're going to see in-house fights. And we just remove that from context and say, well, this guy's never been unified. Well, that guy is on the outside looking in.
He never fought for a unification. And the other thing that gets me is the world champion belt.
Mm-hmm.
It is the world champion belt. It's not a Reggie belt. It's not a regular belt. It's the world championship belt.
Right.
It's the belt for the world champion. Okay? That super champion thing was something that they came up with. They said, oh, well, I can make you a super champion. That way you ain't got to fight this.
Right.
It's mandatory.
Right.
You know, I can make you a super champion. And as a super champion, you know, it's a whole lot easier to make unification fights. And, ooh, as a super champion, the sanctioning body get to collect another fee.
Preach. So, damn, what's the name? All it is a designation.
It's a designation, you know. The franchise belt, the super champion.
You said the world title is the actual original
And
belt.
the world title is the belt. That's the belt.
Original belt.
That's the original belt. It's not a junior belt. It's not a lesser belt.
It's not interim.
It's not an interim belt. It is the belt. You know, and it's those type of things that you need to keep in mind because, you know,
if the man's got a belt, that means he's a champion.
Yeah.
And as a champion, you know, you want to diminish his championship.
Yeah.
That's asinine.
But that's what many of us do as fans.
Stretched out boxing. You're right. There's no satisfying some boxing fans.
Talk about it, D1. Talk about it. Talk about it, man. He's spot on. He is spot on. It is the World Championship, the first, and to the point, it's the first ever championship, and it needs to be recognized as such. That super belt shit didn't come along until what, 2008, 2009, something like
Yeah,
that.
like 2005. But, you know, they started
Within the
last
20
20 years. Just the last.
And the WBA belt has been around for over 60, 70 years at this point.
Yeah, you know, and you got, and everybody decided, oh, well, let's make these designations for unification purposes. You know, so I make you a super champion. I can send my number one. I can send him a belt. I think if a belt goes vacant, there should be a fight to find out who gets it. It should not be emailed. It should not be designated to some other fighter. It should be an open belt. Let's have a fight. Because how can you be a champion if somebody just gave you the gift? And I agree. So, you know, what else we talking about in here?
You said get off the Eagles. Listen, we over here at Airbnb in Philadelphia. This is just a little backdrop.
Yeah, this is the backdrop that's on the wall.
This is painted on the wall. This ain't no bad. We don't have no control. Yeah, Airbnb.
Yeah, I'm not an Eagles fan. Not a Phillies fan. I'm not a Phillies, the Eagles, the Steelers, the 76ers, the Flyers. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm from Washington, D.C., and I'm a homie, yes.
I'm
Absolutely.
not gonna lie though. I like this. Alan Knights instead of the Tyron Lue.
Oh, yeah.
See that down there, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That was an iconic moment. What's so wild about that is that moment is probably the most magnified moment of that entire series. And the Sixers got smoked. It was like, what, 4-1? It was a gentleman's sweep. They won game one and then lost 4 straight. It was a gentleman's sweep, man. When is the raffle draw? I think after Jay finished cooking.
Yeah,
when
he-
potatoes and spaghetti and all types of stuff. Senior made some mac and cheese. I'm not sure if they gave y'all a glimpse of that. But it's looking good. I don't even eat macaroni and cheese. But the top, nice and crisp. I'm pretty sure
It's
you
got
hit it with that
definitely got
spoon.
cheese in it.
You want to hear that? You know what I mean? Got some layers in there, the butter and everything.
Yeah, D1, it was a pleasure meeting you, man. It's good, man. It felt good to meet you in person, man. You know, we've had some good conversations recently, so hey, it was right back at you. It was good, definitely good to meet you. The Super Champ is a participation trophy. It's not a participation trophy. It allows a champion to unify without a mandatory coming in there saying, wait a minute, I got a mandatory fight coming up, and you need to accept this fight and, you know, mucking up the works, as they say. You know,
I like it, but I don't like it. I like it, but I don't like it. On one hand, I like it because then you see a guy in there who's able to unify, fight with another type of go by the same token.
you don't have to fight that mandatory.
Yeah, but for me, it's not so much matter of him not being able to fight the mandatory.
But see, the mandatory is the next man's ability to come up.
That's what I was about to say. That's what I'm going with. Not so much of you don't have to fight the mandatory, but what about that guy that's waiting?
He waiting the wings. He waiting the wings. He trying to come up. You know, and as a champion, if I don't fight the number one contender, you know, why am I letting him? He needs a chance to come up.
Yeah.
You know, he needs a chance to prove himself. I need a chance to prove myself that I am better than him. You're gonna have to wait again. You're gonna go to the back of the line and we'll work this out.
So with that type of situation, you can bypass them, and then the additional, the step aside money. Like look at Sandro Martini, he's been waiting for a little minute now. He's like, hey, step aside, step aside, step aside. He's been in WBC.
Dr. Lovely, I don't know how many types of cheeses he got in there, but
He was over 3.
he had a whole bunch of packs of
It's
cheese.
over 3 for sure.
And-
Because I seen one of the craftsmen said,
Yeah,
the rapper said 3 different cheeses.
He
He
had
might have like 5 different.
Yeah, he had some block cheese. He had 2 different types of block cheese. He had some shredded cheese and some more shredded cheese and some cheese that was supposed to be shredded kind of stuck together.
I'm gonna go take a picture of this shit for y'all real quick and I'm gonna bring it back and put it in the screen.
What else we got in here? Tim Layton, great to see you, man. It was great. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. Hope you and the wife enjoyed the flight, and I'm glad to see that you guys are safe back home. Michael Garner says the super champion doesn't supposed to be passed. It is a title designation designed for unification. So they agreed to pass that belt or that designation to the winner, as usually as part of the contract, and it's done with the sanctioning body. So they say you can't win it in the ring. You can't fight a super champion and become a super champion unless it's for unification purposes. So the sanctioning bodies control all of that. D1 is not a participation trophy, man. It's a designation, man. It allows them to do things that they want to do. It gives people the ability. It gives the champion the ability to unify, to make bigger fights, make big fights bigger. Yeah, we up here. I'm glad I came in and showed up. And, I got to meet Al Booger, who was doing good. Him and his lovely wife. Shout out to Al Booger. D1, who was in the house, came in. He had a good time. Got up early this morning, and now he's back at home. We got Remo in the house, Family Queen, Just Do, Mama Do, and
Look at that mac and cheese.
oh yeah, that's some serious mac and cheese.
Singing with beautiful.
Pull it down just a little bit, man. So yeah, see that whole picture? Yeah.
Hold on a second.
And Remo made some salmon.
Look at that fried chicken.
You take a picture of the salmon that's up there?
Oh yeah.
Because Remo,
Remo hooked the shit. He put his ankles in.
yeah, but he stuck a foot in that bad boy. That was good.
Mama Duda marinated some steak. She got that in the oven right now as we speak. It's cooking, it's marinated. She's in there beating on the steak like Rocky in the meat freezer, tenderizing that joint. Marinated it up, threw it up in the bus man.
Michael Garner says, you supposed to defend the world title like 5 times, didn't even become a super champion. That's how it started.
Is that? That's interesting. I wouldn't even be mad at that.
I wouldn't be mad about that. I don't know how much.
But is the rule enforced that way?
No, the rule is not enforced that way. They toss that super champion thing, that designation around like it's a frisbee.
That's the thing. Is it enforced that way? They weren't even clear as to how that whole damn franchise title came about. Like, what was the requirements?
Kenneth Johnson. Super champion is equivalent to NFL's Pro Bowl and All Pro designation. I think it's a little more than that because, or it's a little different from that. Because as an All Pro or a Pro Bowler, that just puts you as an elite. That super champion designation Um, oh, D1, that's bad. Yeah, he made it, man. We all saying around here and watched him make it. But the super champion, those designations are, primarily for unifications. Um, so they can take some of the stumbling blocks out the way to make sure that the fights go off and people get what they're supposed to get, and become a unified champion or undisputed, or just go out here on a belt collection spree. Yeah.
I almost forgot,
And
Trey.
yes, Melanie Queen. We about to eat good. We about to eat real good.
Shout out to my guy.
Oh, Tim
Layton.
Layton. He put some real size shrimps in here, man.
Real shrimps.
He didn't bring them little bad boys. The little boys in there.
Season this thing to perfection. Hold on. We about to peel this up.
Oh man. And about to make me hungry in here,
You see, I'm going back and forth.
You're going back and forth.
Hey, I just
man.
got a little cookie on the table. Hold on. Season beauty.
That's what I didn't get last night. I didn't get shrimp last night.
See, that's the only thing about eating this damn seafood, man. I just feeling like I need a bed. Or the old bed. I think it's the old bed.
Yes, it's old, but you just smell it when you open the box. Yes, Melanie Queen. They definitely some big shrimp.
Big ass shrimp. So you might as well bought some damn lobsters. Big shrimp.
Well, D1, just let it autocorrect, man, and just keep it going. It really don't matter. Remo got fish catered. Jay cooked the best food, and Singer didn't make a single thing. The pictures just pictures. Come on, D1, you was here, man. You ate the food, man. And yeah, we all watched Singer do the mac and cheese. So the mac and cheese it looks like it's gonna be legit. There's some broccoli and cheese casserole in there. We got some fried chicken. Fried on D for the win. We're gonna make the mumbo sauce run. I came through with the mumbo sauce from DC. But we in a good house, man. It's really nice. It's very spacious and bright. It's in West Philly though, so I'm gonna let that speak for itself. But we having a good time and rocking out. The meet and greet was definitely a success. I think we had about 15 people up here in the house at one time. Yes, Tim, I will definitely eat some for you. I figured you'd have saved you a bowl of them shrimps, though, man. Yeah. But we having fun in the beautiful city of Philadelphia. Just kind of rocking out. Oh, that's for D1. Well, Kenneth, my oldest son, decided he wanted to be an athlete at about age 7. He just decided, I want to play football. And we went out and he played football. And then when basketball season came around, the boys club had a basketball team too, so he jumped in on the basketball. And in the springtime, it was baseball. And He did that all the way up through high school, playing all three sports uh, up until high school. And then he went baseball and football because the basketball season interfered with both. Um, but it was cool. He he went to college, and they and spent a year playing football in college. D for the win, man. I wish you'd have texted me and told me you weren't gonna make it early because I could have picked up some mumbo, man. Jay kept saying D for the win got the mumbo, so don't worry about that. Oh, they talking about what's on the other TV, and they're watching the Shakur interview while Jay cooking, and listen out. The next meet and greet. Hope to see a lot more of you people here, or wherever we may get together. There's some rumblings about going to the tank fight um, in Vegas in November. So depending on when that happens, um, that might be another opportunity for another get together, uh, which would be cool. You know, we get to meet more of each other, um, get us a bigger house, more bedrooms. And now that we've done this once we can be a little better prepared when we show up to make sure we can do what we got to do and we have everything we need. Yes, Melanie Queen, we would love to meet you in person. Um, you know, because we all a bunch of degenerates talking about this sport we love called boxing, having fun and talking smack, and you know, hanging out with people like Ann McQueen. The professor is just um, full of knowledge and love watching film. So we broke down some film last night and we went back and looked at some stuff. Um, and we analyzed the fight as it was going on. We were sitting here talking, we were having a good old time. These really two boys were college athletes. It was around 7-year-old when I noticed. Yeah. Yeah, my son, he was about 7 years old when he decided he wanted to play football. That turned me into from father to part-time coach. So I started hanging out, helping out the coaches, and man, that was some fun times. You know, seeing how I played football, um, becoming a football coach, and actually, I actually coached two players um, when they were little kids who made it to the NFL. So you know, when they made it, I felt like the proud pop, and it was so good. Um, D for the win. I sent you a text, man. I didn't get a response from you because I ended up driving. So, uh, and I left around. I guess it was around 1:45. You ain't getting to 9 o'clock, man. You ain't getting. Well, that's right. I saw you in the chat, man, talking about you in the building but hadn't got your seat yet. So Michael Gardner, my bad. I just looked it up. You can become super champion after you become unified with another belt. Actually, no. The sanctioning Michael Gardner, the sanctioning body. So like the WBA or the WBO or the WBC, one of those uses a franchise belt. But the super champion belt can designate. You can be upgraded from a world champion to super champion for purposes of unification. Ken Johnson. The cycling, Kenneth Johnson, my cycling club had a race yesterday in a local bike shop raffle. Fully restored Cannondale R9. Thought about me. Oh, that's my bike there, man. Did it have the down tube shifters on it? But that was me back then. I rode it when I was racing. I had a Cannondale R900 with down tube index shifters instead of Ultegra down tubes. It wasn't so the new stuff. Man, the new stuff is nice. They got electronic shifting and stuff, man. Ooh, baby. And I'm an old man who don't ride no more.
I'm back. I got another bottle of water, it's probably my third one.
Oh, staying hydrated,
In
man.
about an hour.
I finished off my jug. I haven't had another bottle of water yet, so.
Put a little bit of that peanut butter whiskey and coffee, so
Oh.
I definitely gotta stay hydrated.
Any more than that?
What, Sam?
No, the peanut butter whiskey.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. I gotta get a little bit more before I leave.
And I had an official announcement, people. I wish I had a damn drum roll soundboard. There we go. Raffle in 5 minutes.
Rapping in 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
You find out who won that beautiful 55-inch.
Color TV.
Yep. 7 of A1. That's how you know when the salmon is cooked good. When you hit it with that fork and
It just crumbles.
Yeah.
It flakes off. It don't crumble. It flakes.
you don't even need a damn a knife to cut it. You just
Yeah.
hit it with the side of the fork like that.
D for the one saying he got to the seat around round 4 of the Jalil fight, missed everything else. Oh, Kenneth Johnson, yeah, he did. That was a beautiful bike, yeah, man. That was mine back in the day, man. I love my R9.
So motorcycle guy?
No. I was a bicyclist.
Oh, gotcha.
I rode semi-pro with a team, category 1. So we were just under the professional level, you know. I did a lot of racing. I was basically a team helper. I wasn't nobody of note.
Hey, you just right under the professional, like you somebody.
Man, it's a lot of hard work, a lot of miles, man. Lost a lot of miles.
Do you have a goal that you would have to reach weekly as far as like miles?
No, we showed up on, like, we had our local races were on Thursday nights. So about 5 o'clock Thursday night, we all at the where we were going to race at out at the industrial complex. And basically the industrial complex goes down at 4. So we had the parking lot, all the roads blocked off, and that was our circuit. It was a little more than a mile and a half circuit. and we do, 15-mile races, some were a little longer, some were a little shorter. And, basically, I'm helping somebody else get the win. Let's make it as a club win. So as a club win, I need to help so-and-so. I'm there as, I'm the guy that was really close in size to about 4 different guys on the team. So if somebody had a failure, a breakdown, I could hand them my bike and they can continue going. And I wait for the team car to come through and scoop me up and fix the problem and we go on. It was a lot of stuff. It was a lot of fun, man.
So doing that in particular, is it similar to like a NASCAR pit stop is? Like you said you do a handle, so like how does that work?
Well, if say me and you are really close in size,
Okay.
and use the same type of cycling equipment, you come around the corner, have a real bad crash, your bike's toast, or your front wheel twisted. Me being somebody who doesn't have a chance at winning, I would sacrifice my front wheel to give it to you, and I'd get another wheel from the team.
We're about to do that.
Time for the drawing. Let's get it.
Mama do gonna do the drawing, the pickings. I tell you what, we're gonna do the first drawing is gonna be for the television. The second drawing is I'm gonna give away. Oh, they be dropping those shit. Let me go get it. The second drawing gonna win a.
Yeah, Ken. Black Cat One Rider. Yeah, I know a few of them. Actually, I know a bunch of them. Here in DC, we had a lot of Cat One Riders. I rode with a bunch of Cat Twos down in Virginia. Up here in Philly, they got a bunch of Cat One Riders, black guys. So yeah, they out there. Of course, I haven't been to a race in a long time, but I do know that they.
No, can I use somebody's Apple joint? I need an Apple iPod. You get Apple iPod video real quick.
An AirPod?
Yeah. I just need one.
Just stay in my. Just open, look at my bag, right in the top of my bag.
Okay. Hey, senior! We're gonna do the drawing now.
All right, so we're gonna do the drawing here. Yeah. All right, cool.
Yeah.
So y'all know this ain't no cheating. This is live.
We're gonna make sure that everything is mixed around and get down. Mama Dude's gonna do the pickings.
Get down, go around.
Keep dropping shit.
Yeah, Jake keep throwing them on the floor, you know.
On the floor. He don't want to be a real winner. He wants the TV.
Don't start your narrative. Come on in here. Man. Where's Remo? Hey, Remo! Bring your drunk ass down here, man. Goddamn drunk ass fashion. That's the name of the show.
The drunk ass
fashion. It's a new show. With great socks on and shit. I feel sorry for y'all that taking fashion tips from this.
From Remo?
Yeah.
There you go.
Another
spin off right there, man. Let's talk tequila.
They got this shit called Drunk Talk Fashion.
You talking shit when you just gonna pull the fuck
Man, bring your ass over here, man.
I'm recording it.
How you gonna record that look?
Who gonna do the drawing? I ain't picking it.
What are you doing?
I'm recording it.
Mama do pick it.
I'm
Well,
recording
that's
it.
why he
I
recorded.
just want to see your. I'm fucking gonna be out.
Come on.
You got the great socks on and shit, yo. You gonna be recording or what, man? All right, we mixing things around, man. We mixing things around.
Purple brand socks. I've never heard of purple brand.
All right, the drawing right now is for the 55-inch television.
That's
For the 55-inch television. We're about to make the drawing. One of y'all,
lot of bunch of curse words. Say it.
Yeah. All right, reach up there.
Hey, my hands are here, so you.
Got one.
You got one person?
Got
Hold
one.
it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it?
Oh, that's from the
D1.
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 D1 got the TV, y'all.
D1 won the
D1.
television.
If y'all let me see, might not believe me. So, can you see it? I don't know.
I
Yeah.
can't.
That motherfucker said he was going to win. He said, hey, all right, we doing 2 more drawings.
There it is, so we can see D1.
All right, move that shit out of the way. Move it on. All right, next. 2 more people. We're gonna do 2 more drawings, and you got an apple. Well, you sell it, motherfucker. I don't care. What I'm saying is, simple as that. The next 2 people will win. All right,
Yeah.
all right, y'all ready? We're gonna mix it up.
Hold them
We're
up.
gonna mix it up. We're gonna mix it up. If D1 name come up again, yo, y'all ready? Grab it. Next person for the Apple iPods.
Brian Franklin.
Brian Franklin. Brian Franklin. You are the winner for the Apple iPods. We're gonna do one more. We're gonna do one more.
Congratulations, Brian.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Let's get it.
Yeah, I know. I was just trying to get it so I can even see the name that says Brian Franklin.
Next person is Cameron Hanley. Cameron Hanley just won one of these right here. You won one of these right here, Cameron Hanley. Hey, I want to thank everybody, Lottie Dottie, and everybody's mama and brother and sister, and everybody that was participation of the event. It was a stone cold event.
Congratulations to
Everybody,
the winners.
congratulations, man. Angry White Man won the goddamn thing, man. Simple as that. It is what it is. I salute everybody. Hey, and on to the next thing, y'all. Y'all know what's next, man. We're going to get our own app. That's what's next, y'all. I want to just thank everybody, Lottie Dottie, and everybody for being part of the JBT community, man. I love every y'all to the bottom of my heart, man. If you're in town right now in Philadelphia, we got crazy mad food. The picture of the food spread is going to be in the community page. Pull up on me. Other than that, it's your boy J Hardcore, Hardcore Boxing News. I thank everybody for being part of the event, and we out of here, man.
My favorite part. How you turn this damn thing off?
We don't figure out how you turn this damn thing off, man. Hey, go over to the Rise podcast, man. You dig? And we out.